Fab. Okay, so welcome. Sorry about the noise in the background. We just want to get shoulder width apart. Sit down, head floating up. Sit down. So come a bit closer. That's a bit better. Start with this one. Just breathe in. Breathe out. In. Breathe out. Okay, and rolling. So keep breathing. Okay, 10 to go. One more. Breathe in and out. So nice and calm. So you're looking forward You're listening behind and above, nice and tall in posture. And then we're going in the other direction for about 100, unless I lose count. Okay, here we go. That's it. So just really relaxed. And you're just gently breathing in, breathing out. Soften the knees. It's nice and calm, really relaxed. Slowly breathing in, slowly breathing out. 100. I think that was 100. Right. Okay. I'll be back shortly. Hold on a minute. Won't be long. Right. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's go back. This side, yeah. Breathing in and out. We'll just do the legs like this. And then turn outwards. And then the other direction, same thing. Okay, other leg. That way first. Direction. Okay, so raise your left heel, step out. Breathe in, breathe out. And then we'll go round the feet. And at the same time, we're just very gently moving the hips. So this is a new one from Master Chen. That's it. So you're feeling the weight move around the feet, but at the same time, you're just moving the hips, focusing on the hip movements. I'll show you that from the side. So he was kind of doing this thing. And really focusing on the feet. Breathing. And go in the other direction. So just when you change direction, go slower, just so you can get into it. That's it. And soften the knees. Okay, next one. So you like this, you put the foot forward. I'll show you from the side view, like this. And the weight is forward and you're picking slightly. And then actually I'm a little further back. Put your hands like this. So you put your hands like this. But you want both of your toes, all the toes pointing forward. So it's a bit, you've got to spend a bit of time to get yourself in there. And also you have to avoid sticking the hips out, get the hips straight. So you have a straight line from the shoulder to the hip. He was quite insistent on that. And then I'll go back to the side so you can see from the side. And then what you did was you go backwards and then slightly straighten. There's still a bit of a bend there. And then forward, we'll do some slow motion trial runs. Like this. How's that? Right, try that on the other side, just as a trial run. So I'll do it from the diagonal. So I'm making sure my feet are placed in the right way. I'm lengthening through the spine, so there's no bend. You're straightening the spine, and this comes round in a curve shape. And then we go like this. 2, 3. Okay, we'll carry on. So Master Chen says do 100. We won't. We'll do a few. And it's a gentle way of exercising knee, but it's quite powerful on the legs. So maybe build up to being able to do 100, and then eventually you do it slowly, and then eventually you can do it much faster. But he did it, most of the others did it faster, but he demonstrated it very slow like this. Okay, so that was 100. Let's go and do. So it's, yeah, this is a new, I mean, I've been doing this exercise for years, but one of the other teachers asked him, what are you actually doing? And he showed us, and I'd realized I'd been doing it wrong for the last 21 years because I'd never bothered to, I just made something up and did that. So this is how he's doing it. And I thought, so I'm just doing it very slow. So then you had this nice round shape in the arms, which I liked. And then we'll just do a few on the other side. Then we've got a matching pair of complaining legs. That's it. And oh, and keep breathing. Very good. Right, 99, 100. That was a quick 100.
Is there any weight going through the hands, Farah, or are they just sitting there?
They just sit there. The hands, yeah, I just rested them on my knee, just so I think it helps with the stability. If I let go, you can't, it's a bit too hard to control the knee. So the hands are there to help. Hang on, let me put my knee. So what you want is you want the toes and the knee in line. And if your hands are there, it means you can monitor if the knee isn't, you've got to avoid the deviating, no deviating, hesitating or repetition. Well, there's lots of repetition, but and then having the hands there, so they're just sort of lightly resting. They're not pressing. They're lightly resting on the knee joint and guiding it. So as it goes backwards, there's a little bit of a push, but it's not like a, I'm going to have to do the other leg as well. It's not like a massive push. but I hadn't realised how involved this exercise was. It was just something we do at the beginning of the day as part of an hour-long warm-up. Having done it properly, I'm like, and then afterwards you think, oh, wow, feel those, hey, you know, so it's worth doing. And I was so glad that the lady from Reading, she's part of the Reading Tai Chi. They learn with Vicky, the karate lady, and just the fact that she asked that question, because nobody in that entire room was doing it correctly apart from him and maybe Eva. You know, they were all teachers, all the people that came on the course I was on were all teachers, and I was one of the junior ones, you know, with a mere 20 years of teaching experience. Everyone else was like 40, 50 years. So I was like the baby. And it was, yeah, it was amazing. He's, yeah, really, really good guy. So, so with that exercise, the important thing is being aware of what you're doing and why you're doing it. So this strengthens the legs and also helps to condition the knee, because when you're and when you're going forward, not lunging forward, you're keeping it, so you're protecting the knee at all times, and also it helps to keep the hips lined up, because with women, it's easier for us to get our hips and sort of stand like that or stand like that, and because of how our hips are, with the influence of the estrogen on it. So getting this line, he was really into a lot of people, when even the men, actually, he was correcting them and doing little adjustments to the posture and getting everyone to stand really straight. And was talking about when you're standing, we'll do some of the standing as well. So you're avoiding any deviation from the alignment. And he said and he said he's still deviating a bit, but he can correct them because he can feel what's going on. And if the less deviation, the more chi flows around the body. So I was very it was very reassuring, because it seems you just need to practice, and then you've got this lovely connected flow of energy around the body. But yeah, that exercise for me personally, because I've only just found out how I was supposed to have done this exercise for the last few years. It was I'm just taking it very slowly. And the other thing, when I'm doing the setup, I'm taking my time. So then you just place your foot, and then I'll spend a bit of time getting my feet in the right place. I'll check my spine, I'll check my arms, and then I'll just try a couple slow ones, get that right, and then all the way through the exercise, you want to monitor what you're doing. Let's do a few more, because it's a good exercise. Because there's all bits that could go a bit wrong. You know, you've got to get the spine alignment. You've got to make sure the legs haven't deviated. That's good. Right, let's try the other side, because it's also quite a strong exercise, and you don't want to overdo it. You want to build things up kind of in an innocuous manner. So then before you know it, you're doing like 200 and it's no bother, but you just do it very like stealthily. So you stealthicize. So I go very slow, and then it's like, because you can feel there's lots of different parts of the body where it can kind of go slightly off key. So and like we do it at the beginning, and everyone would just do it, but no one was actually doing it correctly except for him and maybe a couple of the other teachers. Yeah, and Yeah. Woo. Okay, that really is murdering on the legs. I'm just gonna have some water. I don't know. They always seem to be doing roadworks in this place. Oh, yes. Okay, so I'll just sip that slowly. So the other thing, yeah, when he does his thing, I'll show you the back. Like that. So very deliberate, and he'll just kind of really settle down in that posture, so you can really feel the feet, and we're breathing, and then we'll do some loosening. But he does a very tiny turn like this, so the arms are moving and the shoulders are releasing, but he's doing it very understated. So just pay attention to your alignment. That's it. Very good. So it's like there's a line between the shoulder and the hip. Gently breathing in, gently breathing out. Calm the energy. So that's another thing he was doing. He was just being very calm all the time, and like as an active kind of practice. Okay. Now just raise the arms up a little. And how he does it, I'll come a bit closer. He has the arms like this, and the elbows not like that, but out a bit, but slightly back, and like you're like resting something against your tummy. The relaxed fingers, relax the arms, and they just hang there. And you just breathe in and out. So we'll just stand for a few minutes. Chin tucked in, head floating, weight sinking. And then just allow the arms to slowly drop. Slowly drop the arms. In and out. So some of the other standing exercises, I'll just have another drink. Oh gosh, we're running out of time. That's because we really need 6 hour long classes. Yeah, we'll look at the first part of the 24-step form. So maybe the first third, but we'll look at it from the perspective of open, close. So let's do a bit of open, close. Open, from the diagonal, close. So very, very light and very connected. Very connected. Very nice. I was a bit late starting because I've still not quite got a properly working computer, so I'm having to record from my phone, and it's slightly different. Feel the opening up to here, open, close. Open. And up to the top, open. Close. So feeling this connection through the body. Down and then just very gentle wobbling. Just doing the wobbling. Feel the connection through the body. Okay, so when you're doing the form, might move it. I'm gonna move this around so it's facing out to the garden. We're going through the form. Oops, 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 oops. There we go. Is that working? Did you see my feet? No. Let's see. Oh yeah, no, I'll move that there a bit. Okay, that should be all right. Okay, so with a view of open and close, we'll go through the form. Just the first third. So breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out, and begin. Breathe in, breathe out, sing. In, and breathe out, push. Sink the hips, gather under, hold the hip. Step. Open. Close. Time side step, close, and then open, partial close. Open, close, open, open, down. Yeah, we'll do another one. Let's do that one more time, and then we'd better just the first third. Okay, how are we doing for time? I'll just check. Okay. Yeah, all right. We'd better finish. Oh, I'll stay out here in the grass. So yeah, let's go through. Let's go back to that one. It's a tiny turning. Sorry. I can't. Can you say that again?
What is the tiny turning doing?
Tiny turning, yeah. What that does is I'll come a bit. Yeah, it's practicing this alignment thing, I think, and yeah, it's just getting the movement. It can be quite. You can be quite stiff. So what you want to do is you want to really, really relax, and then it's also got quite a meditative feel to it. So almost like you're leaning against the wall. The way he looked, it looked like he was leaning against the wall. And if you compare it with the big ones now seem almost a bit crude. So that's good too. Get that real nice full movement. but you also want to be able to do the small movements, the very small movements. This one feels more like a meditation when he does it like that. I think so. But I mean, he was very, his movements were so subtle. It was actually very hard to see what he was doing most of the time. And then he'd show by exaggerating. But it's more like something, it's more like the Tai Chi that he's doing is going on inside his body. But then he's been doing it 80 years, so you know, that's what it looks like eventually. But let's go and I'll go back. Yeah, we'll do this one. See how it feels now. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Rub the hands together. Polishing face. And rub hands together. Give your lower back a rub. And in. So yeah, very good. Very good. I'll come back over here. Yes, I thought, yeah, he's quite an incredible practitioner, master, big master Chen. So Grandmaster Chen Xiaowang is, yeah, I was seriously impressed, and he's one of the nicest guys. So I had a wonderful time. I just wish I could have spent more days with him rather than just the two, because it was like I was just starting to get it on the second day, and I could have maybe done with a few more, but it's quite expensive, so I'll save up. But his son is coming, Little Master Chen. He's coming, and at the end of the year. So and he doesn't do the smaller classes, so he does the public classes, which are a bit cheaper. And I'll see if I can maybe spend a week or something and have a kind of Tai Chi working holiday or something like that. It's really, really good, but it was the subtle movements, and then the standing one. What you want to do is you want to be able to stand well for 5 minutes and then build it up to like half an hour. That small, the one with the lowest down, and then the other ones that we're doing as well 20 minutes for the for this one, and then all the other ones maybe 5 each. You want to be able to do that. So yeah, but that was great. Right, I think we should go and get ourselves a nice cup of tea.
Yeah, it was
so
a
it's tea
lovely
time.
session. Thank you.
Thanks very much. Yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot. I think when you go see these big wigs, it definitely does something. Even if you're not going to be as good as them, you get an idea, and it just helps move things up a few notches. So
yeah, it's
but it was good.
inspiration, isn't it?
It is. It was. Yeah, it was money well spent in my case. I just wish I had more. But there you go. All right. Take care. Take care. Well
Bye.
done. Bye. Bye. Bye.